Rattlesnake Dance. I'd come back to the ranch from a term up at school. I was soft as a cookie, but actin' real cool, 'cause I couldn't let on to the folks there at home that I'd lost touch with life where the white faces roam. All my folks was in shape, owin' partly, I s'pose, to the feedin' they'd done through the long winter snows, and the fences they'd built and the post holes they'd dug, while I'd sat on my butt up at school like a slug. But it's come summer now, and it's time to bring down all the cows from the foothills that now have turned brown, with the water holes shrinkin' and turnin' to ooze. And amongst other hands, it's me that they choose to ride up through the brush and bring down the cows to the grass on the flats where the critters can browse. Well, the cattle are scattered, the country is rough, and the foothills are steep, and the going is tough. Now the little horse, Dixie, hates going uphill, which is easy for me, but I realize still that when comin' downhill she'll repay me in kind. Every steps that she takes will insult my behind, and promote some new blisters where none were before, as my thighs next to Levi's begin to get sore. I can recognize now just how slack I've become. Education ain't trained me, it's softened me some. Well, we then leveled out, I gave Dixie her nose, and she plodded through sagebrush. I started to doze, half enjoying the feel of the midsummer heat, when a rattlesnake buzzed underneath Dixie's front feet. As she lifted all four of her feet off the ground, she appeared at the same time to turn half around, spinning first to the left, then round to the right, while I panicked and grabbed all the leather in sight. Now the ride wasn't pretty, there's inches of air between me and the saddle, but I didn't care. I just recalled praying, "Lord, give me a break, and keep some of cushion between me and the snake." So as Dixie's gyration slowed down to a halt, I was still on the horse, but it wasn't my fault, 'cause my limited skill had give way to pure fear, so Lord must have helped, or I wouldn't be here. I confess I was shot at in World War II, but I'll tell you a secret between me and you. There's nothing that scared me right out of my pants the way Dixie did with her rattlesnake dance.